Hey guys, so today, I'm sorry you can't see my face, we're going to be making mini muffins, and I got this from this magazine. It's called the Children's Baking Book here, and it's what it looks like. Now I haven't actually got the exact measurements of stuff because my mum doesn't go shopping until like Saturdays, and it's Friday today, so we kind of run out of most stuff, but we've got like everything is just like a little bit like not enough amount, but I would always give you the right amount of ingredients. So the first step is to preheat the oven to 200 degrees. So I think my mum's already done that because she came in here earlier. But just need to check that she done that. No, she's just put it to 150. So I've done that now. And you will need one of these. Now I make these are mini muffins. So you can either use the really small baking tins and grease them, or you can use cupcake cases, which is what I'm doing. And I'm going to be using these purple ones. I'm going to be putting them in there later on. Actually, no, I'll put them on there now, and then I will come back to you. So I've done that, and they just look like that, just kind of like them. And if I need, I put 8 on here, but if I need any more, obviously I can use them. Okay, so the first step is just before you start, you need like, how much butter do you need? You need 85 grams of butter, and it needs to be melted. So I'm actually got mine in a saucepan, and I've actually just put mine on to heat. So I'm just going to quickly give that a little whisk, just to kind of make sure it's melting properly. The first step, what you need to do in this bowl, is you need to whisk together 1 egg, the milk, and you need, this is what milk looks like, by the way. You need 240 mils, but I just got just below that, so I'm actually going to be adding some water in as well, but it shouldn't affect it, so don't worry. I'm just going to add a couple of water, so I'm going to add, about 2 tablespoons of water, and then I will be back. So what I'm doing now is I'm just whisking it, and the butter is actually slowly melting, so I've just whisked the egg and the milk together, and now I need to you do the dry ingredients. I'm going to put that to one side, and now I'm just going to get another bowl because I'm not prepared. So in this bowl I'm going to get my flour, and plain flour, and you need 280 grams of plain flour. I sifted this before. You will also need the baking powder, and again I'm using the Dr. Oetker baking powder, you can see there. And I'm going to be using 1 tablespoon. Next you want to add the salt, and all you need is a teaspoon of salt. You need the sugar, so caster sugar, and you need 125 grams of caster sugar. I'm just going to incorporate it so it's like all kind of evenly gone through the dry mixture. Okay, now you need to pour the wet ingredients into the bowl, and you need to whisk. And I'm actually using my hands today, just because I thought it'd be easier and funner, I think. Obviously, if it is too dry, you can always add some more water to it, or milk, or whatever you want, whatever you feel like you'd like to add. And I think mine is just a bit dry, so I'm going to add basically only 1 tablespoon of water. Now once we've done that, I'm just going to add the melted butter, and if you don't know what melted butter looks like, kind of like, I don't know, like an egg yolk. So I'm just going to add that while it's still kind of warm. That, and I'm just going to mix that in with it. So once you're halfway mixing it, you're going to add the chocolate chips, and you need, let me check, you need 175 grams of chocolate chips. I've only got 50 because that is how bad we have in our stock cupboard. I'm just going to add that, and it'll be more like cake mix than chocolate, and then just continue to stir that through, like folding it through instead of stirring it, because you want it to be like not melting. So yeah, and actually I think that's quite good about how amount I've got and the mixture up. I think it's because I made a little bit less than what I'm supposed to. I'll always put the recipe in the info. And what you need to do now is you need to place it into your cake tins or like your cupcakes or whatever you use. So I'm going to be using my new cookie scoop, which I got from Amazon. So I've never used this before. So hopefully this is going to be okay. So I'm going to use that and place it into the cake. Actually, that's quite good. So yeah, I'm just going to carry on doing that with all my cakes, and then I'll show you what it's like just before I put them in the oven. So what they look like now is like this, and they're a really nice mixture. So I'm just going to put this into the oven. I did tell you like what I'm putting it in as, but I don't think I told you what you should put it in as, like preheat the oven. So I'm doing it to 200 degrees. For Fahrenheit it's 400 degrees, and for gas mark it is gas mark 6. So I'm going to put this into the oven, and I'm going to bake it for 10 to 12 minutes. And then to make sure it's done, I'm just going to put a knife through the centre of a cupcake and then see if it comes out clean. So yeah, let's say goodbye cupcakes, bye bye. So this is what they look like after they've been in the oven for 10 minutes. And I put a knife in through the middle of 3 of them, and they were cooked. Some of them, this one is not as brown as the others, as you can probably see in the light, but I don't know. But it is cooked, I promise you it is cooked, it's just probably weird in the oven. Anyhow, they've all got the right amount of chocolate chips in them. They look really, really nice. I think they look really nice in the case. Let's give a good example of a case. Here, lovely case decoration. So yeah, they look really pretty. But yeah, so I'm just gonna try one right now, so to see if they are tasty. They are really warm because they've only been out the oven for about a couple of minutes, but I'm just gonna give it one little bite of this one. Okay, so let's see the result. They are really, really nice. Oh my gosh, really nice. They're really like soft in the middle as well. Yeah, see? But the chocolate chips are like kind of like melting. And they taste really, really nice. So these are actually going to my mum's birthday meal tonight. That's why I cooked them, because she wanted something to give to them like a treat, but she didn't actually get time to go downtown or get them anything. So I thought I'd make something for them. So yeah, this is what I made, and I actually made 8, like I said. They fit perfectly in the cases, and I think there was a bit left, but it didn't really matter about that bit. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Please leave any requests for recipes in the comments, because I will actually check them out. Like if I don't have them in my recipe books, I will like look them up on the internet. But because like I can't do much cooking often, because like I do it at school quite a lot, and my mum obviously does not have the money to bake all the time. It's only if we have like stuff in our store cupboards, like these cupboards over here, that we can do that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, bye guys.